Today, I want to highlight the amazing success of the mobility program with Variety, the children's charity. And I want to introduce you to a very special young man named Charlie, whose life was forever changed thanks to the gift of mobility. This is Charlie. He's been a fighter his entire life, and at 9 months was borderline failure to thrive, diagnosed with variant of uncertain significance, a genetic abnormality that currently has no funding. So his body didn't have a chance to gain strength or mobility. That is, until Charlie's physical therapist at ChildServe recommended him for the Variety Mobility Program.
So it's all about really partnering together, and that's where you get the most therapeutic effect from any relationship. It's we've figured out together what's important and how we're going to get there together. So my big passion is really just helping kids be kids.
And through Variety, Charlie was able to get fitted for a specialized tandem bike and his very own gait trainer. And soon he was able to be just like any other kid. This not only forever changed Charlie's life, but allowed his family to realize the smallest goals were now becoming attainable.
One of the things that we did shortly after getting this gait trainer was we walked around the block as a family for the first time. And we'd never been able to do that. Charlie walked into our home. Those were dreams we've always had, and they were made realities. So we just know if we can have those dreams and goals come true, there are so many more possibilities for Charlie, and none of those would have happened if it hadn't been for our partnership with Variety and, of course, ChildServe.
But these devices that can change lives are also very expensive.
We just never would have been able to afford on our own because they weren't covered by insurance, but ultimately improve the quality of our life by improving the quality of Charlie's life.
These pieces of mobility equipment are not usually covered by insurance, so they're luxury type items that are making huge differences, not only for the child, but for the family as well.
Now Charlie's family is using their newly found mobility as a way to educate others about disabilities and a need for more access to specialized equipment in public places.
This gait trainer is really Charlie's voice. It's a conduit to an important conversation on how we bring those changes about.
Because of donations and community support, the Variety Mobility Program has been providing specialized equipment to families for over 10 years, and they plan on continuing on stronger than ever, so children like Charlie can just be kids.
I've had the thrill and the privilege to be able to witness these things and to see the impact that these pieces of mobility have provided to the families.
Variety has not just increased our access in our community, they've increased Charlie's access in the world. Just giving him the opportunity to go out and live his best life.
And here's some more amazing news. Despite the pandemic, Variety has provided a record of mobility devices this past year. They provided 75 pieces of mobility equipment to families, forever changing their lives like Charlie for the better. So for more details on how your contributions can help kids like Charlie with the Variety Mobility Program, go to VarietyIowa.com. And make sure to tune into our Variety special airing right here this Saturday at 7 p.m. on Local 5.
Jackie, it looks like he was able to walk even better at the end of that piece too with his mom's help because of that bike. It just changes their lives. So tune in, make a difference, everybody.